Yankee Stadium. And you can see with the radar and satellite picture, just over the last few hours, all of the showers have moved out, but the chill has definitely settled in. We're sitting at 33 in the city, White Plains at 31 degrees, Bridgeport at 33, but winds are gusty, 20, 30 miles per hour at this point, right out of the northwest. So it feels like 23 in the city. It feels like teens off to the north and west. So kind of plan your day on that, feeling like the 20s and 30s through at least midday. By 1 o'clock, the air temperature at 42, still breezy, so that feels like temperatures in the upper 30s. The wind should start relaxing by later on this evening with clear skies. 7 p.m. temperature still into the low to mid 40s, so a chilly evening ahead. All right, let's see how things are shaping up and moving out. Hopefully, some improvements out there, Adele. It's been a slow go.
And in the other seats,
you got to get up.
We got to get up.
You got to get up. All right, well, I appreciate Tracy doing double duty for us. It is chilly out there, but we are going to see temperature-wise improvement, right? To Andover, New Jersey, a perfect example. Just the 40s today, but the low 70s by Saturday. Still expecting rain, even some thunderstorms. And then warm up next week, it's not just high temperatures. Wait till you see some of these lows in the 10-day.
All right, thanks.
Darlene, the snow and the rain out of here, but obviously it was cold enough for some snow, so we've got a chill that definitely reminds us that it feels more like winter than spring, at least for now. This is going to quickly turn around tomorrow, so I want to jump ahead. And, you know, it's a big weekend. Maybe you're starting off your spring break. You've got some spring showers by tomorrow afternoon and evening. This is sort of a round one precursor to more of the heavier rain that we're going to get come Saturday, and that starts pretty early. Here too, temperatures are really mild and only going up. Those winds out of the south, 20, 30 miles per hour, gusting at times 30, 40 miles per hour as we head into the afternoon and evening, and you see the temperatures up near 70 degrees. So it is going to be a sort of wild and windy Saturday. We are getting a little bit of a break right now after a cold front's come through. So that's our story today for sure, and you probably hear the wind outside your window already. 33 degrees in the city. Winds are 14 miles per hour, gusting higher than that. So the wind chill feels more like 23. So kind of plan around that number. You want your heavier jacket, but we do get a ton of sunshine. Grab the shades. It is bone dry sky, and so that sun is going to be bright. 45 degrees by 4 p.m. The winds do relax tonight, and that is going to make a big difference. However, temperatures are still going to be pretty chilly starting off tomorrow. 36 for the low in the city, lots of 20s north and west, but already signs of that warm up. You can see some of those 60s nudging northward. Newark getting to 61, will be about 56 in the city. Again, those showers coming later in the day, so the morning commute tomorrow, no problem. It is the evening drive and any evening travel plans that'll be impacted. The mess that moved through, it was quick. Over the last 6 hours, this is the loop. The rain, the snow, it's out of here, which is great for first pitch, missing this mess by about 12 hours. But we are left with the cold and the wind, and those winds gusting right now, 20 to 30 miles per hour right out of the northwest. So you guessed it, it feels a lot chillier. Fort Lee at 31, Hoboken at 33, Great Neck at 32 with New Rochelle, also about 32 degrees, but you factor it in, it feels like the 20s. So dress appropriately and keep the heavier gear for the afternoon. Despite the sunshine, it'll still feel like the 30s by midday. 42 on the thermometer by 1 o'clock, tons of bright sunshine by 4 p.m. 45. The winds start to relax during the evening hours, so it gets a little more comfortable by then. All right, let's see how comfy you have to get sitting in traffic this morning. Adele, you've been tracking some pretty major delays.
Yeah, some major delays, definitely, especially out again with LaRosa.
And we're already seeing those brightening skies clearing out after our rain and snow showers. Looking into Nassau County, you have Lake Success there on the left. So get out into and enjoy the sunshine. It just is going to be cold. So Maddie basking in that sun from Lincoln Park, New Jersey. Just in the 30s, though, still by lunchtime. We are tracking those April showers that really start by the last day of March. So we'll time it all out for you coming up in the 10-day forecast. So the first one on this year's list is Arlene. Of course, hurricane season officially begins June 1st, but as you can see with this graph, we can see tropical systems really any month of the year, but June is really the time to start to be very vigilant. And we're not looking at anything tropical, obviously, far from it. It's been some wintry weather that we've had move through. Over the last 6 hours, the fronts cleared, and you can see taking with it all the precipitation, taking with it all of the cloud cover. So we're already looking at fair skies, but the chill has settled in. 33 degrees at Central Park. We've been colder temperature-wise, but yeah, you factor in the wind and it feels even chillier. The current wind chill down to 23. So you kind of want to prep for that as you head out the door. Extra heavy jacket. Definitely grab the shades. That sun will be extra bright with that dry air coming in, and it's really dry out there too. So stay hydrated. We've got 40 degrees by noontime. That's it by lunchtime. 46 through 5 p.m. as that sun shines and the winds ease. It'll get a little more comfortable as the day goes on. Down to 36 tonight with clear skies. Again, lighter winds, but then we start to see the changes already happening tomorrow. First, the clouds, warmer temperatures too, 56 degrees, but by the afternoon, we're going to start to see those showers move in. This is sort of part one of our system, our big system that's going to be moving in during the day on Saturday as well. But showers, definitely enough to slow you down for the afternoon and evening commute tomorrow. Nothing terribly heavy. That comes during the morning and afternoon on Saturday. You see a lot of the yellow. Look at these temperatures surging into the 60s and 70s. And we could even see some showers and thunderstorms. It's that kind of system. On top of that, those gusts easily most of the day, 30 to 40 miles per hour. Behind it, this is quickly moving out. And so it's lots of sunshine for Sunday. If you're starting your spring, anticipate brilliant sunshine and sun glare, certainly on that roadway. We're down to 32 in the city in Merrick, 34 in Islip. We've got 30 in Poughkeepsie and White Plains, in the 20s from Clinton and Sussex. That's half the story. We have those gusts right out of the northwest in that 20 to 30 mile per hour range, so it feels more like the teens and 20s. We've got a little sort of bounce to the camera here looking into Nassau County because of those gusty winds, but again, bright sunshine. So plan on it being very cold. You want that heavier coat. 42 degrees by noontime. Temperatures only getting into the low to mid 40s today. It'll feel like the 30s most of the afternoon, and then winds relax. We will see clear skies continuing into tonight with temperatures falling back down into the 30s. All right, so let's check out some of the slowdowns. We've had some pretty major ones this morning. Adele, what are you watching now?
Yeah, it's really just been one right after another.
Doing at 21. Whoa.
It was obviously the library.
Yes.
Of course. All right. Well, wherever you're headed today, it's starting off chilly around the boroughs. From the Bronx at 32 degrees, where Tracy is, we have Staten Island, Queens, Brooklyn, all in the low 30s with some blustery conditions, but warmer weather on the way, and it has some staying power. The trend definitely into April looking that way. I'll break it all down for you in the 10-day.
Thanks.
A little bit, it's a much colder wind. We've had a front come on through, and if you were up late or up really early, you caught a glimpse of some of these snow and rain showers. Those are done. The clouds have gone with it. However, just enough remains, and it's just cold enough that the National Weather Service giving a little heads up for parts of Connecticut, Fairfield County included. There may be some patchy slick spots, so just keep that in mind. If it still looks wet, it could be on the icy side, and temperature-wise, you can understand why. We're at 32 in Bridgeport, 30 in White Plains, 32 at Central Park, down into the 20s from Clinton, Sussex, and Monticello. So the winds are blustery. It's down into the 20s. It feels like temperatures down in the 20s right now. And because it stays breezy all afternoon and we're only managing the low to mid 40s, you can see the wind chill forecast staying generally in the 30s for a good chunk of the day today, but a ton of sunshine, so that's a good thing. 45 degrees by 4 p.m. It's by dinner time later on this evening. The winds really begin to relax, and it won't be as much of a brutal kind of chill for you to deal with as you're out and about. All right, let's start thinking about the next weather issue, and that's the rainfall coming as early as tomorrow afternoon. And you can see generally on the light side, this is sort of the first phase of the bigger storm system that'll be moving in early on Saturday. That rain will be heavy at times. There could be some rumbles of thunder and definitely gusty winds, along with those temperatures surging near 70 degrees. You can see even through 6, 7 p.m., we could be looking at not just some heavy showers, but again, those thunderstorms. So it's a really wild Saturday, and in fact, the entire region under the risk of getting some of those thunderstorms on top of everything else. So keep that in mind. You probably have to change some plans, I'm guessing. 48 today, though, with sunshine. It will be breezy and cold, and then just plain old chilly tonight, down to 36. Temperatures do rebound pretty quickly tomorrow up to the 50s. All of it. The front coming through with the snow showers and the rain showers, so that's the good part of it. 32 now at Central Park, 28 in Sussex, 32 in Bridgeport. If it looks wet, especially north of the city, it may be a little icy because of the leftovers of some of the precipitation. But again, the wind might be helping to dry the roadways. It's brisk. Northwest, 20, 30 mile per hour gusts at this hour. So the feels like temperatures are down into the teens and 20s. Feels like 23 right now at Central Park. So prepare for that. that on your way out the door. Grab the shades too. That sunshine will be bright by 10 a.m. 36 degrees by 4 p.m. 45. Still breezy enough. We'll start to see those winds wind down, but still on the cool side, just in the mid 40s by dinner time. All right, definitely some slowdowns out there. Adele, what are you watching now? Obviously, the Cuomo Bridge has been an issue.
Yeah, it's definitely not looking too good right now. So if you are heading more that we're paying.
It's a lot. But, you know, the fan's a fan. We've got to see our guys play. And it's going to be a chilly one at the Yankees game today for sure, but bright sunshine. So as you're getting ready for the day, maybe the kids about ready to head out to the bus stop. Hackensack at 30 degrees, Mineola as well. By 4 p.m. just in the 40s and still breezy. We've got breezy and temps in the 70s on track and quite a warm week next week. I'll show you that coming up in the 10-day.
Thanks.
Too, because obviously if you stepped outside or hear the wind rattling your windows, it definitely feels not like spring. That's going to change. We see temperatures getting up near 70 on Saturday, but you can see some consistency forming into next week as far as the spring feel, the spring temperature. And of course, it is spring break season over the next couple of weeks here. Perhaps you're getting away or you have people coming into town to enjoy our wonderful city. You could see the trend is to continue to see above average temperatures, so a little bit more like spring as we roll into April. Obviously, we had a bout of some wintry weather, some snow, some rain showers coming on through all within a few hours. It's cleared out completely. We're dry. The skies have cleared, so we're already getting in on some of the bright skies and the sunshine. 32 now at Central Park, but that's right there what's going to keep it feeling really, really cold. The wind chill's 23 right now, and for the most part through at least early afternoon, the wind chills stay in the 30s with those brisk northwest winds. But again, all sun icons, very bright sunshine. 40 degrees at noontime, 45 by 4 p.m. and still in the low 40s through 10 o'clock with clear skies. Those winds start to ease up a bit, so making it a little bit more comfortable later on. Now, as far as what we're watching the next few days, we start tomorrow morning off dry and for the most part clear. We'll start to see the clouds roll in, so that morning commute, no problem, but we'll have showers around already by the evening commute or any travel plans for the evening tomorrow. As you can see, by 4 or 5 p.m. rolling mainly to the north of the city, and then the waves of the heavier rain with our system winding up as we get into Saturday. So by Saturday morning, you see all of the reds and the yellows, heavy rainfall, but even some thunderstorms, and count on that even through Saturday evening. So while it's mild, it is going to be pretty